Let's talk about why you're making a sequel, when you decided to. Was it a thought before the Lehman meltdown last September?
No. I turned down the sequel. I resisted the sequel ideas for years, from 23 years. I didn't want to glorify the people who in 1987 were pretty greedy to begin with, and I thought it was, frankly, I thought it was a bubble that was over.
The first one was obviously a cautionary morality tale about excess and greed, but it sort of had this effect on particularly young would-be Wall Streeters of almost inspiring them to come here. I'm sure the lines are still quoted on the floor.
Yeah. Well, I can't tell you how many young people have come up to me in these years and said, you know, I went to Wall Street because of that movie. You know, I think the movie was misunderstood by some because it was about a horrible thing that was going on, about how people would worship money at all costs. It's a story that involves a gecko and involves a young man called Shia LaBeouf, who's playing a very interesting young trader, more sophisticated than Charlie's character.
Will Charlie be in the movie?
Charlie will do a cameo in the movie. You know, he's coming back. And Marty, no, unfortunately, I don't see a role for him right now. We have a big story to tell. We have a wonderful young actress who's Gecko's daughter. Her name is Carrie Mulligan. We have an arch villain in a fellow called Bretton James, who's going to be played by Josh Brolin. Josh is the head of a fictional investment bank. It's a relatively complex story, and we're trying to do it justice to this new Wall Street.
How much more difficult is it translating this Wall Street world to the screen versus the Wall Street of the 80s? It was very simple. People could understand insider trading. People don't understand credit default swaps.
Well, this is complicated. This is the movie is evolving. I mean, also on the original, by the way, it was extremely complicated. Though now it may seem simpler to you, but that was hard. You know, my dad would always kick me. He says, "You know, you're a moron. You don't understand stocks. You don't know the difference between a stock and a bond." And it's true. I always had a hard time in economics 101. You know, I was not my favorite.
You didn't do well at Yale in economics, right? What did you get, a 70? Is that right?
I got less. Oh, in economics, yeah, about a 70. But I did worse than that on other things. But the thing is that my dad would be saying, "What the hell is this kid doing? Doing two movies about Wall Street?"